Elizabeth, I've always said you're my favorite daughter. And those of you that don't know our family, we have 2 boys and 1 daughter. So Elizabeth, you have been my favorite daughter. Your mom and I still remember, and it truly seems like it was just yesterday, when you were born on April 30th, sharing a birthday with your Nana, Rose Witkowski. As the first baby girl McKean in 3 generations, you brought tremendous happiness to your papa and your grandparents. You always had a very strong sense of direction. You always knew what you wanted, and you always went after it and got it.
I, Kyle, take you, Elizabeth, to be my wife.
I, Elizabeth, take you, Kyle, to be my husband.
I promise to be true to you.
In good times and in bad.
In sickness and in health.
I will love you.
And honor you.
All the days of my life.
You have declared your consent before the church. May the Lord, in his goodness, strengthen your consent and fill you both with his blessings. What God has joined, we must not divide.
It's where the dogs are. The dogs are at a camp.
Julie and I idolize Elizabeth. Bear with us as we celebrate the unique and wonderful woman here today.
Elizabeth is caring and will always be there as a friend. No matter where you are or what you need, she'll be able to pick you up or bring you a Starbucks.
Elizabeth always knows the direction in which she is heading in life. As a professional planner, literally, Elizabeth has had this trajectory planned out since she and Kyle met, which takes me back to a time, something called a booze cruise, in Puerto Rico. She explained to me and 20 other of her closest friends that we just met 3 hours prior on the boat, that she would be marrying Kyle and he was the man for her. Hey, when you know, you know. And I couldn't agree more. Kyle brings so much happiness to Elizabeth, it fills me with joy. Nothing better than seeing your best friend smile always.
Their relationship brings to mind something my dad had always said: marry your best friend. Elizabeth and Kyle are definitely best friends, and I am certain their love and friendship will continue to grow in the years to come.
Is that tight?
Yep.
Good.
Good. Oh man, you practice one, the next one's easy.
I know. That's great.
There we go.
If anyone's curious why they're 2 best men, it's pretty simple. Kyle was looking for a best man for this incredibly special occasion. Sadly, couldn't find one, so he had to settle for a couple barely competent ones instead. So I'm Kyle Shack. This is Bradley Grumwald. I've known Kyle for almost a decade now. Kyle is true, genuine, sincere. But anyone who knows Kyle knows that he has an endless curiosity. This natural curiosity eventually led Kyle back to Michigan, where he explored a new opportunity in Detroit. And little did we know at that time, but he would actually be walking into an interview room where he would meet his future bride, Elizabeth, at Cara.
Every time he came home, there was always like the same thing, that there was just this girl that he just like wanted to hang out with more and more and more. We have so many crazy and wild stories about Kyle and Elizabeth that we could go on and on. The common thing is their love continues to grow, but then their love for family and friends is what really carries them. And so what we wish for you, Kyle, is for a life, love, and hopeful marriage. And if anyone doesn't know, that was a tattoo idea Kyle wanted on his back. So if you don't mind joining Kyle and myself with raising your glass to Kyle and Elizabeth, cheers.
Pull it together, Mom.
Oh my gosh, that belt is...
Makes it.
Oh my gosh. Like, you're probably gonna be in a bridal line.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Your mom and I are extremely proud of you and are very excited about the path that you and Kyle are on. We are certain that the two of you will have many, many years of happiness ahead of you.
Elizabeth, our big day is finally here. The planning and organizing is over, and we get to enjoy this day. So take in every moment. This gift is a symbol of my love for you, our relationship, and the role you play in my life. You're my North Star, my guiding light. I wouldn't be the man I am today without you. You drive me to be a better person every day. I can't wait to see my stunning bride walk down the aisle later today and stand by my side for the rest of my life. Love, Kyle.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Take it
so
out.
pretty.
We'll put it on. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
So today I've loved you for 1,153 days. I can't believe the day we've been waiting and planning for is finally here. Who would have thought I found my person by interviewing them for an ad job in Detroit. My wishes were answered and you stepped into my life and never looked back. I'm so grateful for the joy and love that you have brought to my life. The laughs, smiles, kisses, and even competitiveness are endless, and I would not have it any other way. You truly complete me, and I cannot wait to share in all of life's adventures, but remember, you will always be my greatest adventure. I can't wait to stand up there today and become your wife. I can't wait for you to grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. Love, Elizabeth. And I'm already emotional. Here we go. Yes, yeah, exactly. Kind of figured it. Right, a nice miniature. Ooh, very cool. Wow. Guess I have to put it on now.
Yeah, you can wear it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's very cool. Wow.
Kyle, since the day we met you at the Detroit Zoo several years ago, it was obvious how much you and Elizabeth cared for each other. What really impressed Carl and I was how well you always treat Elizabeth. And that means a lot to us. We couldn't ask for a better addition to our family. Kyle, you're now my favorite son-in-law. I'm very happy and honored to welcome you to the McKean family. May you celebrate at least 65 years of very happy marriage, and may we all be here to celebrate that anniversary in 2081. Congratulations.
It is my pleasure and privilege to be able to introduce to you formally, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Elizabeth Campbell. Congratulations to you.